Welcome back to Ride Next, your ultimate destination for everything motorcycle. So whether it's adventure bikes, cruisers, or sport machines tearing through the asphalt, today, we're diving deep into a brand new chapter in BMW Motorrad's storied GS lineup. The spotlight is on the all-new 2025 BMW F 450 GS, a machine designed to bridge the gap between lightweight agility and true adventure touring capabilities. This bike is not just an addition to the GS family, it's a redefinition of what mid-weight adverb riders can expect in 2025. Let's dig into every curve, component, and feature that makes this bike one of the most exciting launches of the year. Right off the bat, the F 450 GS draws visual DNA from its bigger brothers, the F 850 GS and our 1250 GS, but with a leaner, more aggressive silhouette. It carries that signature GS adventure stance, tall, purposeful, and ready to conquer both tarmac and trails. At first glance, the bike radiates rugged charm. The sharp beak-style front fender, sculpted fuel tank, and vertically stacked LED headlamp design instantly say GS. But where the F 450 GS really shines is how it blends approachability with a sense of refined, purposeful toughness. Let's talk design first. The 2025 F 450 GS embraces a minimalist yet functional approach. It's not over-designed, but every line and panel serves a purpose. The tank is ergonomically contoured to allow for both seated and standing riding positions, critical for off-road balance and control. BMW has worked hard on rider ergonomics here, creating a narrow seat designed for better reach to the ground while maintaining long-distance comfort. The bike comes with a standard 860mm seat height, but adjustable seats are available for shorter and taller riders, bringing the range from around 820mm to 890mm. The LED lighting setup is both modern and practical. Up front, the asymmetrical headlamp returns, now with adaptive cornering lights as an option. It also integrates sub-bright DRL for increased daytime visibility. Turn indicators are slim but effective, while the tail light is neatly embedded under the rear rack. And speaking of racks, this bike is made for travel. BMW offers aluminum panniers and a top case that slot in seamlessly, turning the F 450 GS into a credible lightweight touring machine. At the heart of the F 450 GS is a brand new 450cc single-cylinder engine developed in-house by BMW, delivering approximately 46 horsepower at 9,000 RPM and 42 Nm of torque at 7,000 RPM. This engine is Euro 5 Plus compliant and benefits from BMW's experience with lightweight engine balancing and efficient fuel management. The ride-by-wire throttle ensures smooth power delivery across the rev range, while maintaining excellent low-end grunt for trail riding. With the 6-speed gearbox and an optional quick shifter, the bike feels lively in the city and confident on back roads. You get smooth transitions and plenty of power for passing or climbing. BMW has also prioritized cooling efficiency. The F 450 GS features a high-performance liquid cooling system and a lightweight radiator designed to handle prolonged heat cycles, especially useful in stop-and-go traffic or slow technical trail riding. The slipper clutch minimizes wheel hop under aggressive downshifting, which adds a layer of safety and performance especially when descending on loose surfaces. One of the biggest upgrades for this model is the chassis setup. BMW uses a tubular steel trellis frame that's light but rigid, ensuring excellent handling on mixed terrain. A bolt-on subframe means easier repair or replacement after hard off-road use. Front suspension duties are handled by a 43mm USD fork with 200mm of travel, while the rear gets a preload adjustable monoshock with similar travel. The suspension is tuned to be plush enough for off-road use yet stiff enough for spirited street riding, striking a balance that adverb riders will appreciate. The F 450 GS rolls on 21-inch front and 17-inch rear spoked wheels, wrapped in dual sport tires. These wheels provide the flexibility to tackle gravel, dirt, or pavement without swapping rubber. Braking duties are managed by a single 300mm front disc with a radial caliper and a 240mm rear disc, both equipped with BMW Motorrad ABS Pro, a system that remains active even during leaned-over braking, providing an extra margin of safety in tricky conditions. Moving to the electronics suite, the F 450 GS doesn't hold back. The bike features BMW's 6.5-inch TFT display, borrowed from its higher-end siblings. The screen is crisp, readable in direct sunlight, and fully connected. With BMW Motorrad connectivity, you can pair your phone for calls, navigation, and music control, all managed via the intuitive left-hand multi-controller. The bike also offers standard riding modes like rain and road, while optional packages unlock dynamic and enduro pro, giving you fine control over throttle response, ABS sensitivity, and traction control levels. You can even toggle these settings on the fly. There's also an optional dynamic assay, electronic suspension adjustment system, allowing real-time adaptation of suspension settings based on riding conditions. It's rare to find such tech in this displacement class, and it genuinely enhances the ride feel across varied terrain. Now, let's talk about how the F450 GS performs on the road and off the beaten path. On city streets, it feels nimble and responsive. The narrow profile makes lane splitting a breeze, and the upright riding posture offers excellent visibility. With a wet weight of just around 175 kilograms, the F450 GS is easy to maneuver even at parking lot speeds. Once you get it out on the open road, it comfortably cruises at 100 to 110 kilometers per hour, with enough headroom to stretch to 140 kilometers per hour if needed. The windscreen, though minimal, deflects air effectively for average height riders, and larger screens are available for more long-distance comfort. Off-road is where this bike really earns the GS badge. Thanks to its lightweight, long suspension travel, and solid low-end torque, the F450 GS is very manageable in technical conditions. Whether you're climbing rocky inclines, slicing through sand, or navigating a muddy forest trail, it remains composed and confidence-inspiring. The standing riding posture feels natural, and the bike's geometry lends itself to balance and agility. BMW even offers off-road footpegs and hand guards to toughen it up for serious trail use. Let's not forget the details. The fuel tank holds around 12 liters, which might sound modest but, thanks to the efficient engine, offers a range of nearly 350 kilometers under mixed riding conditions. The seat is padded enough for longer rides, and optional heated grips and seat make cold weather travel more bearable. USB-C charging ports, center stand, crash bars, and engine skid plates are available through BMW's extensive accessory catalog. Another standout feature is build quality. Even though this is an entry-level GS, nothing feels cheap. Switchgear is tactile, the paint finish is durable, and the fit and finish reflect BMW's premium standards. Every component from the levers to the screen brackets feels robust and adventure-ready. Now let's talk about pricing. The 2025 BMW F450 GS starts at around $7,900, making it one of the most accessible GS models ever. However, as with all BMWs, optional packages can raise the price. Add connectivity, quick shifter, dynamic assay, and luggage accessories, and you might be looking at around $9,500 to $10,200 fully loaded. But even then, it offers a compelling package when you consider the technology, brand reputation, and performance you're getting. Who is this bike for? If you're a new rider looking to step into the adventure scene without being overwhelmed, the F450 GS offers an ideal entry point. For seasoned riders wanting a second bike for weekend trail rides or urban commuting, this is a smart, fun, and capable machine. It's also perfect for those who dream of global touring but prefer something lighter and more manageable than the bigger GS bikes. To wrap it all up, the 2025 BMW F450 GS is not just a scaled-down sense and meticulously engineered machine that brings real adventure DNA into the lightweight segment. It's a bike that doesn't compromise on features or quality, and instead redefines what's possible in a sub-500cc adventure bike. With its blend of modern tech, refined performance, and iconic design, the F450 GS is ready to become a benchmark in its class. That's it for today's deep dive. If you're excited about the new BMW F450 GS, let us know in the comments below. Would you pick this as your first adventure bike, or do you see it as the perfect lightweight complement to your garage? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Ride Next for more in-depth motorcycle reviews, comparisons, and real-world insights. Until next time, you gear up, ride safe, and keep chasing the horizon.